So, this is where you'll find Global Enertech. And this is the plant where organic waste is being processed with a very special technology. We will show you how it works. So this is Jürgen Fechner. He's the operation manager of Global Enertech. So what is happening here? What is so unique about the Globatec process?
Our process is a thermocatalytic degassing technology. That means that we have a technology to process residues from household waste, industrial waste treatment. We treat these materials with an indirect heating. That means we have no incineration, no combustion. And we have a catalytic process. That means that we get output products with a high quality. It's important for the customers, they can sell the output products.
And what we see here, is this just a pilot plant or is it ready for the industries in the international markets?
We call it a semi-industrial pilot plant. That means that we can use it to test several input materials for our customers and to develop the industrial plants for our customers. But we also can operate this plant already economically.
Global Enertech is in close cooperation with world-class EPC and technology partners such as VPC for engineering, KSC for plant construction, and EBAR for automation.
All recycling solutions of Global Enertech are certified by DEKRA, the largest technical inspection company in Germany. There are outstanding results of the processing. Output materials are oil, coke, high-caloric gas and electricity, of course. Let's see how it works.
This is the beginning of the process. That means that we fill the hopper with the input material. In this case we have rubber granules from waste tires. The granules are transported with a conveyor to the lock chamber. The lock chamber is the first unit of the reactors.
So this is what you can call the heart of the plant, right?
Yes, that's right. We have the main reactor, this is the main reactor, and we have the coke reactor. Inside we have a process temperature at about 550 degrees. We have the burning units, we have 4 burners, they are heated with gas. We take our own gas to heating for the heating of the reactors. In the main reactor, the material goes through a conveyor to the end of the main reactor. It needs about 40 minutes. At the end of the main reactor, the material falls down to the coke reactor. Another conveyor brings it to the end of the coke reactor. And then we have the first output product of our process. This is coke. The raw coke is already a valuable product for the operator. He can mix the coke with bitumen, for example, and can sell it as a substitute burning material, for example, for steel industries. The other option is that he activates the coke to activated coke. Activated coke is a very good and interesting filter material for wastewater treatment or flue gas treatment.
Coke is the first output of the processing. What is the next step?
Gas is the next output product, but in this stage of our technology, this is a mixture of gas, tar, dust, and so on. This is the reason that we need a cleaning of the gas to separate the tar and the dust out of the gas, and that's why we have the organic gas cleaning.
And this is the organic gas cleaning. How does it function?
It functions that we have the output of gas as a mixture, and then we have nozzles with catalyst 2. We call it catalyst 2. It is an organic gas cleaning. That means that the gas is treated with the catalysts, so that we have a separation In this bottle we collect the tar and the dust, and then the gas goes through the next step to the distillery. We have the output of gas with this tube, and then we have the output of the mixture of liquid fuel, of oil and tar and dust in this tube. Both comes to the distillery. The distillery is heated by the flue gases from the reactor and with electrical power. It is necessary to separate the oil from the gas, the liquid fuels from the gas. That means that we have to heat it up and then we have to cool it down to get a condensation process. And for the condensation process, then we need the condensers.
So the output is liquid fuels. In which quality do you get liquid fuels?
We get the output material liquid fuel. This is the raw material as an output of our technology. That means a crude oil. We can distillate this oil and then we have such an oil. This is very important for the customer because this oil has a sulfur content of 0.1%. Sometimes it is not enough. That means that we have to activate this oil. This is in further distillation, and then we get a sulfur content of 0.01% of sulfur. And this is then usable for engines, for trucks, for CHPs and so on. We have the next step. This is the anorganic gas cleaning. That means that we have a further cleaning with catalyst. We call it catalyst 3. We also have a nozzle to treat the gas. The gas must go through this bottom. And then the cleaned gas goes to the gas drying unit, and from the gas drying unit to the gas storage. And from the gas storage we can use the gas to produce electricity.
The quality of the gas is very important. Jürgen Fechner is explaining how this can be measured.
We measure the heating value, the burning value, and then is a value that can compare the gases, natural gas with biogas. For example, now we have a treatment of rubber granules. When we have a treatment of rubber granules, we have a heating value of the gas of 12 kilowatt hours per cubic meter.
This means?
This means it's higher than natural gas. Natural gas has 11 kilowatt hours per cubic meter, and that means that it is economically for an operator to use the gas to process electricity in a CHP, a combined heating and power unit.
This is how the Globatec process is functioning. Let's have a look now what kind of input materials can be used.
This is a fraction of shredded household waste and industrial waste. Then we also have some plastics. This is shredded materials from plastics, foils and so on. And of course, very, very important is the input material rubber granules. That means used tires, they are shredded and granulated, and then we have these rubber granules. And we also have tested several other input materials like grain hulls from mills and solid propellants from the rocket recycling. We have tested it successfully.
Now, interesting is what is the output of the processing. Mr. Fechner gives an example. If you are processing 25 tons of rubber granules a day, you will get 11.5 tons a day of raw coke, 8.2 tons a day of oil, 3.8 tons a day of gas. Gas and oil are used to produce electricity. You will get 28 megawatt hours a day. coke can be sold as activated coke.
This is our operations room. That means that we have a full service contract with our customers, and we have the full control about over his process. That means that we can control every step of his technology, and we can help our customers to operate. Sometimes he has a change in the input materials or with the capacity of the plant, and so we can help them to operate it economically.